boy talk up in on them nose and they give a beard no pose. We not give no respect to fool like those way I wear up the damn clothes. We rally for me ends and no bonus nose under some indoors. See me enemy them and on my post. I switchy and I tiptoes. But anybody test my door after hours that I'm murder. Rocco. You know the flex, we know the score. We are ready for whatever. Rocco. Some little fool diss me the other day and swear to them get away. But anyway, me see them boy they try. The whole of them I get sprayed. Mama she a beg and a hope and pray. Say nobody with no cat play. Some little boy don't know how bad man stay and I run got the AK. But anybody kiss my door.
Boom Chat Friday. It's a different kind of juggle on Boom.
I'm a dumb grimy. First thing on a bowl like me full of heavy, full of crocodile teeth. Everything get when I reach.
The war get ugly, so me them a deal like Bulby. Alliance not up, them a chunky bunty. Inna the country.
We bringing the fire from sun up to sundown on a whole different level.
None of them not there on my level. Not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me.
Large up your crew, your street, your
Yeah, we living like the narco. Boom Chat Friday. Real Melanto, and Jerry Hunt got that magic of flow. Boom Chat Friday.
Boom 1069.
Oh gosh, man, belly. I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. And the cooler and we hoping to find someone with a familiar face so we could sit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, if I amazing. Let's not carry the one that we get on running here. I want you to charm on somebody now. Hold on somebody now, keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now. Hold on somebody now, make them your family. Together let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up the waist and done. Together let me mash up the place and done. Let me walk up the waist and done. Drunk or sober. From a culture, set a panorama again. On the road with you, man, jumping up to the soda. Must find a partner to play bass with me. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, if I amazing. With no clarity, whatever we get on that in here. I want you to charm on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Keep them company. I want you to charm on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Make them your family. Together let me mash up the waist and dance. Let me walk up the waist and dance. Together let me mash up the waist and dance. Let me walk up the waist and dance.
straight, clean, right, top, one. Don't do me that. Don't do me that, girl. Take your time, go and beat. Take your time and rub it in. It's a soap, it's a thing. Take your time and scrub it. Scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it. How will you scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it. Yes, good. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. You don't want to touch your soap, eh? Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. You don't want to touch your soap.
This is the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she want me know. Hey, check her now. Whining up the body.
Boom Chat Friday. Friday.
Bouncing up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Whining up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the bam bam. Head, shoulder, knees. Move over, let her breathe. She ain't nothing easy, so get ready for the teacher. Lights done flick for the camera. Crowd of people front and center. The video man not shaking enough. He ain't seen none yet. She only want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the bam bam. Well, all she need is soca. She don't need no hope now. When she start to broke it down, the whole party turn over. One look to the left like ready. Backside nice and heavy. Bounce it, bounce it. She just stick, oh shh. Girl keep on want me, oh. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me, oh. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body, want me, oh. Hey, check her now. Winding up the body, want me, oh. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up the body.
I don't want to leave you on top the horse. I need you to come down here for me now. She only claiming she rocking with boss, but caught on the hunt to take back the couch. She feels she too nice. She don't link with man with no drive. Come down from me, baby. Come down from me, baby. Take me through with advice. Them girl wrong, they did not nice. Come down from me, baby. Come down from me, baby. I just want to warn you before you mix in with the concern you. You walk voodoo just to give people, man. Now the people, man, them the warrior. On the IG post, you look nice. 1 million followers, 1 million likes. A zillion long tongue, ring one tongue. Girl, you know every song when you can't rise.
Nyla with she friend and them they showing gal how to wine. And so see she bend over and holding it from behind. She tell me she like it right there. She become she mine. This girl she not on no party thing. She just want to go online. I tell she bring the sucker back. Bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back. So long she didn't want it. Bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back. Bring the sucker back. So long she didn't want it.
I come to get dirty. Dirty, dirty. We come to get dirty. Dirty, dirty. Come to get dirty. Dirty, dirty. We come to get dirty.
So fine, yeah. Push back, baby. Push back on the bamboo, baby. Push back, baby. Push back on the bamboo. Right. Push back, baby. Push back on the bamboo, baby. Take bamboo, gal. Take bamboo, ride it, gal. 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 Hey, you know it's carnival. Bamboo man, but they pay some jam. Truck man, why you driving so fast? So bamboo sharing like Sinopharm. Water spraying all in the band. Cause I can't not like fighting for land. Look, my alcohol in my hand. Supervisor turn honey, I say bamboo gal. Take bamboo gal. Take bamboo ride it gal. Take bamboo gal. Take bamboo gal. Take bamboo ride it gal. Take bamboo gal. Take bamboo ride it gal. Take bamboo gal. Take bamboo ride it gal.
Boom 1069. SDG's number one.
This is Boom Chat Friday on 1069. It's pouring outside right now, boy. Pouring outside. So if you're making your way to work right now, if you're driving, please, please, please be careful on the road. We want you to reach to your destination absolutely safe and sound. So please be a little bit cautious on the road this morning. If you haven't left home yet and you're gonna catch public transportation, get out your umbrella. Get out your umbrella. We know that today is the second day. Well, kids use raincoats still. I see kids with raincoats all the time. Yeah. Make sure your kids have raincoats too. You haven't seen raincoats in a long time?
Yeah,
Nah, I see kids with raincoats all the time. So make sure that they pack their raincoats this morning. Well, they should be wearing them when they leave home. Why are you smiling?
Morning, Allison.
Is it your favorite? I think it's a favorite song. I think it's his favorite song too. Yeah, we want to wish the students who will be doing CPEA this morning, a final day, a very special good morning. And we wish you the very best. Don't worry about it. Just try to go in and remain focused and you'll be okay. All right. So good luck. And to the parents as well, good luck to you, because I could imagine that they feel like that much pressure. Probably feel like they are going to do the exam. They're the ones going to do the exam. Yeah. So good luck to the parents as well. The teachers too. Tutors. Exactly. The tutors, everybody that's a part of the process for getting our children ready for today. So all the best to them on this final day of their examinations. If you want to be part of all things 1069, be part of the Boom family, you've got to, one, listen to us. And apart from that, you got to follow us on our social media platforms. We are on Instagram, YouTube, and of course on Facebook. We're live on Facebook right now. Good morning to the Facebook family. I'll check in and see who's locked on already. If you're looking for us on Facebook, you got to search for us at Boom SVG 1069. That's also the handle for our Instagram and YouTube. You can find us on Twitch as well on Boom 1069 SVG. Turn on the notifications so that you know what's going down with us here in the studio. You also want to check out Randy's Supermarket and Bakery in Diamond. They're serving you conveniently from Monday to Thursday, opening hours 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And on Sundays, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Also introducing Randy's Wholesale and Hardware, opening hours 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So check them out today. And you can also call them at 456-8765. The number again to reach Randy's in Diamond is 456-8765. So make sure you link up with them today. If you want to link up with us here at 1069, you can do so on our station WhatsApp 455-1069. That's the number to send us your WhatsApp messages and your voice notes. 451-1069. No, it's not. It's 455-1069. Is that what I said? 451-1069. All right. Or you can also call us like this person is doing at 451-1069. Let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stan, my brother. When weekend come, I have to call you and thank you very much for allowing the public. And I want you to ask you to continue to conduct your program in a very professional, decent way, non-partisan. Because when you say this, you know what is happening with the Hamilton Life. I don't want to do it. And I want to thank every single person who can call, hear, and talk. And I just want just one other quick thing before I just say this thing and come off. Don't make anybody come and tell you let person call one time. When Dave Robertson slider, and you hear about 3 or 2 callers from overseas, call here. They put the time of valuable. And you have to welcome them, because I'm saying there are a lot of our 99.99% of our citizens don't take part in your program. And so for somebody come and say, well, oh no, a person called one time on my program for just one moderator talking all the time and you can't hear the public. Mr. Jomo, you know better. And I don't want nobody, because it's only when I call one time in your program and I hardly call again, because I have to look after my dog and so much other things to do. But I spend my precious time because I love Vincentians. Do you love Vincentians, Jomo Thomas? Do you love Vincentians, those of you who call it? One quick thing, BA2 is now rampant. And we see in America 1 million cases. This ain't no guessing. We are seeing countries now applying the mask mandate. We are seeing a country like India with about 49% vaccinated, with the lowest infection rate, 1 per 100,000. So when you see a drop in infection rate, it's any vaccine. How do we know it? We know it from the World Health Organization. So the World Health Organization is saying that the vaccines that are made from this all strain are ineffective. The boosters are ineffective. Israel came out a few weeks ago, confirmed that even at the fourth shot, after they gave the fourth shot for Omicron, it's waning in 2 weeks. So what I'm saying, the vaccines are not effective anymore. So what is it that is keeping countries? My son is up there in Taiwan. They have one of the highest infection rates. Why? Because there are flaws in the very system itself. So what he said to me, he said, Daddy, you know, pilots could come in and so on. Tourists could come in and walk straight through the airport. The authorities are making a very serious blunder, but the citizens are wearing the mask. The mask is what is saving us. There is a BA2, and 99% of the public don't know there's a BA2 because Jomo Thomas don't tell you there's a BA2. The stations don't tell you. They tell you one party and set with a BA2 that is more severe. That could be right. And what is happening? I call the pharmacists, I call the doctors, they say, Hammy, you're not listening to 705 and seeing the death announcement 35 plus. We haven't seen this. Oh, well, you know, a lady died because she died. A headmistress died because she died from cancer. What caused the cancer? What are we seeing in the Pfizer report? 42,000 adverse events and 1,223 deaths. Joe, I'm going to tell you that. My sister, what we are doing is that we are taking lives. And I want to tell you, though, that anybody who wants me to go in front of a judge, because I'm telling you, I cannot understand that we would have done that to our people. So we send out the naive children. We tell the bad men in them that they don't have to wear it. We tell some of the people who are loyal to the party they don't have to wear it. Ms. Vera, tell them what happened at your studio. You're fully vaccinated and the whole studio gets sick. Tell them what happened at Digicel. They had a Christmas party and everybody got sick. Flower Mill took the vaccine, everybody done get sick from a second time. I'm saying to you, God help me, Lord. Look at one other thing, HIV. When is the last time you hear Chief Medical Officer? I'm understanding on the ground, thousands of young people are getting HIV. Nobody to correct them, and we have a health system, we're paying them. And so on, you know, like Hamilton, I like myself. I like what I do, Jomo Thomas. I like what I do, Ralph Gonsalves. I like what I do, Dr. Friday. One last thing, we need to get a change in the NDP. You could be happy with what you heard in Parliament coming from them NDP opposition people. Shameful, sickly talk. Every one of them should not be getting paid. Mr. Gonsalves, be telling something you don't want to pay people. Why are you paying the talk? That are coming and
all right, Mr. Hamilton.
My sister, have yourself a wonderful week.
You as well.
To wear the mask. Do not play the carnival. Please, I beg you all in Jesus' name. I love you all. Don't listen to me. I care about you all. I care about your mother. I care about you, Gonsalves. I care about every one of you. Love you.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Hamilton. I don't even know. I feel like we need a commercial break. But you know, but before we jump out for that, so that we can recover from whatever just happened there. See, Mr. Hamilton comes with information, but it always gets lost when he goes to that extreme level of passion. I know that's the word that he likes to use. I can't keep up. Good morning, you're live on 106.9.
Good morning, Daniel.
Morning.
Good morning. Yeah, you know, Daniel, I'm a bit worried. I don't think it's a frightening situation, but I'm worried to the existence of women and children.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, recently we just saw the findings where they found a young lady from what seen. And I'm really wondering what's taking place in St. Vincent and Grenadines and why we are not hearing from some persons in authority to speak on the issue of crime related to children and women. And Matt suggested that anyway, men is not having a problem, but the people who seem to be affected are women and children. wondering what is taking place, what could be done, and who should be held responsible for the escalating in these particular crimes. So I would like to see where I hear from people where we should go in this discussion and who should we hold responsible. I'll have a great weekend, I got it.
All right, thank you. And that's a great way for us to open our discussion because we got to talk about that this morning. And Hamilton just kind of called and threw me off this. So I'm happy that Kingsley called and mentioned that because as a woman, it does not sit well when you see these stories surfacing of women being killed and the brutal way in which women are being killed. And it to me, a lot of times it's not a by chance, it just happened. To me, it starts from somewhere. We have another call on the line. Let me see what it is. Hello, good morning. You're live on 106.9.
Hello, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Hi, Max.
Kingsley there because young Kingsley like with the same movement. I was trying to call in to try to tone down the Hamilton energy.
Yeah, it threw me off because that's what I intended to open with, and he just
thing, but it's not right now. The gruesome discovery of the girl is something that's appalling. And Kingsley makes some very valid point because I always talking about United Nations Security Council see that they promised what I think is asterisk number 6. They promised United Nations Security Council, well, they told the United Nations Security Council part of being a temporary member, we're gonna increase safety for women and children. Since we had that seat on United Nations Security Council, in my opinion, I think the safety for women and children have decreased because we are seeing more crimes against women and children. And the fact that somebody was comfortable enough to dump somebody's body in a gutter like a dog. What's than a dog? Because people don't bury the dog them they say. Tells you the culture have made it comfortable for men to violate women and make it comfortable that them feel so safe that they could dump the body right. Hopefully the business place have a camera, they could pick up a license plate number for people or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back full circle now. A radio host, a female radio host had the Prime Minister on an interview, and she told the Prime Minister she felt unsafe as a woman. And the Prime Minister basically dismissed her opinion and basically tells she
When was this?
This was Crystal on Extreme Radio. Had the Prime Minister on her radio station, and she told
this was recently.
Unsafe as a woman. This was probably a couple of months ago. And the Prime Minister basically tell her that is not so. What are you talking about? You know, he basically went around
dismissed her fair,
exactly.
Basically.
She's telling him she feels unsafe as a woman. And he basically dismissed her. Now we come full circle and discover a teenage girl in a bag, stab up, cut up, and dash way, worse than a dog. And you know the crazy thing about it, usually I would lose sleep over things like this.
Well, I didn't sleep last night, because
it bother you. Well, me,
boy, that bother me, yeah.
It bothered me, right? But it didn't bother me as much as I expected it to bother me. I'm saying that to say I have become desensitized to the amount of crime that happen in cities.
That would never happen to me, especially because I'm a woman, and that's a place I pass there daily. So I mean, it's very unsettling.
You're right there.
It's very unsettling.
You're right there in the flesh.
Exactly.
You're right there on the ground, front line. So and we need to do something, and the dialogue we need to have now. Yes, we blaming the government, right, for not implementing laws. Just like how they forced the Bitcoin laws, they could have forced sentencing guidelines so people won't get 7 years. But there's another topic for another day. But we need to.
No. When I go into a break, and when we come back, I have a lot to say. It's on my chest. I didn't sleep last night, so I feel I had to come here today and say what I had to say so I could sleep tonight.
And so you have to say,
yeah.
Well, sending positive energy and condolences to the
That's true.
For a girl, And just hopefully they find out who it is and they find out who killed the girl. And hope, well, boy, positive energy to send messages. We need a lot of positive energy because we're not negative right now. Pick up all yourself.
All right, Max, thank you so much. All right, so as I said, I'm going to jump out for a commercial break here. When we come back, we are actually going to play a video. I saw it on SVG TV where the person who actually found the body of, well, it's alleged that it is a female body. It's someone from somewhere between, I think they said 15 to 20 years. It appears as though that's the age of the person. Okay, so we are going to play that clip with that person speaking about their experience and what happened, how they discovered this body. So we're going to jump out for a break. And when we come back, we're going to get into that video and continue our discussion. All right.
Sports International, in collaboration with the All Winwood League, Digicel, Coca-Cola, and the High Room Beer says, get ready for more football action. And this Sunday, we're taking it to the chilly playing field, Georgetown. Get ready. Come see the Glenside Bull Blazers as they take on SB United from 3 p.m. Then at 4:30 p.m., it's the best of the best 11 coming up against the talented Over the River 11. Music by Predominant Sound, DJ Donovan, DJ Math, and the Admission only $5. So this weekend, it's Awesome Sport, Coca-Cola, Digicel, in collaboration with the All Winwoods League. And we're taking it to Georgetown. Referee, blow your whistle. It's time to kick ball.
Introducing a new amazing flavor from Juicy. Sweet tamarind. You can now taste sweet tamarind, sparkly joy, bubbly goodness, tamarind flavor, all in one bottle. Enjoy Juicy Sweet Tamarind today. Juicy Sparkly Joy, available at your favorite supermarket, restaurant, and neighborhood grocery.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the Masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomanon. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take the ice again.
Tingo nice again. When I'm with my friends, go party and never stop till the end of morning again.
The small things in life are actually the big things that matter most. Things like climbing with your friends, staying out till sun is setting, and my personal favorite, in a bed. So when I grab an ice cold Smalley, it's going down. Light and easy, just how I like it. And so, until we meet again, I got my new favorite beer and I enjoy in life. Cause although it's small, there's still big laughs and enough fun. Visit Smalley Instagram for more information. Smalley, big fun. Please drink responsibly.
Boom Chat Fridays, you don't know anything. Shot on a Friday. Shot on a Friday. Shot on a Friday.
Wow. Yeah. Shot it. Yeah. This one goes back to all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate a woman. Strength of a woman. Woke up this morning, I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman. She can be a constant pain. Oh, that's woman. But those hips, she's got me whipped, and it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, she'll put a smile upon her face and take you to that higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman.
Boom Chat Friday.
Big up to my DJ. My DJ is telling all you now, my DJ is really and truly the best DJ. All right. So for context purposes, yesterday at around 9 a.m., I believe it was, a body was found near a garage in the Murray's Village area. And it was discovered by workers at the garage. They asked, I think they said it was a handyman in the community to investigate this object with bags, wrapped in bags, that was close to a drain. And we have a clip here of this person giving his recollection of what happened when he went to check out this bag and see what it was. So Shady, run the video for us, please. It's from SVG TV News. You have it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't. You see, my DJ is the best DJ, but he's doing this thing.
No, well, when I go and I see the bag and I reach close to it, I start to smell it now. Yeah. So then, first I feel the bag, and then I feel the hand. I feel like a hand. So I go up and I tell them, man, boy, I feel like a pulse inside the bag, and then when I do so, I go back down again. At the axe, so I razor, and then them give me the razor. So when I go down with the razor and I cut the bag, I see the hand up in the air. So I still being believed still now. So I go back again, and when I open my bag more wider, I see the person head now. So I go back up and I tell them I see it's a person. So then I drop down and start to feel bad feeling now.
All right, the man say he dropped down and started to feel bad feelings, Play it one more time for me, please.
Yeah, you know, well, when I go and I see the bag and I reach close to it, I start to smell it now. Yeah, so then, first I feel the bag, and then I feel the hand. I feel like a hand, so I go up and I tell them, man, boy, I feel like a pulse inside the bag, and then when I do so, I go back down again at the axe, so I razor, and then them give me the razor. So when I go down with the razor and I cut the bag, I see the hand up in the air. So I still being believed still now. So I go back again, and when I open my bag more wider, I see the person head now. So I go back up and I tell them I see it's a person. So then I drop down and start to feel bad feeling now.
Now, I hearing about this yesterday. The first thing that came to mind was oddly enough, was an incident where I think it was a doctor or someone who spoke and said that this woman, she was saying that, there's, in her opinion, there's a rape culture in St. Vincent. And I remember she was basically dragged through the mud for making the statement that she made. Like, she was, to me, it seemed like people were trying to discredit her and make it seem like she was trying to make it sound like St. Vincent is such a bad place, and why is she doing this and pulling down the country and all of this. And we hear every time that someone speaks up on things that's happening to women, especially, and children, they're always attacked as though they're trying to pull down the country, They're trying to make the government look bad. Why they're saying these things about SVG, they're not patriotic, and all sorts of things. But I have a problem with it when these people are simply trying to bring the issues to the fore so that we can actually solve it. Was she wrong in saying what she said? Are the people who feel like we have a serious problem when it comes to how women and children are treated in St. Vincent incorrect? Are they wrong? Very recently, we heard of a woman who was murdered. Her body was left in a vehicle, like you just leave her there. What kind of what were you going through? What could be your reason for you murder somebody and then you just like put them in a bag and you just leave them there? How you looking at a woman, as somebody who's that young, a teenager, somebody in that age range, anybody at all for that matter, and you just do that to them? And that is not something that we're supposed to talk about. That's not something that's supposed to create public outrage. I don't get it. It's like we go into parliament to pass all kind of things under the sun, but like, where is the protection for the woman? Where is it? Where's it at? Where is it? We in such a race to do every other thing, but there's no rush on that. And I think it is completely disgusting. So we just have women being murdered because, I don't know, maybe the men them just don't feel like there's any kind of consequence to it. So it's just like, all right, she do me this, I'm going to just kill she. And what are we doing about it? We're just waiting for the next one and the next one and the next one. And every time it happens, we come here and we outraged and we talk for a few days and it's just like, all right, cool, on to the next. No, something needs to be done. It's time enough that we go back to the laws and look at what we can do, whether it be a hefty penalty, whatever it needs to be done, because I am, as a Vincentian woman, I don't like seeing that. I don't feel safe knowing that that's how women are being treated and just being murdered just like that. We got to do something better than this. I mean, geez. Is people daughters, people auntie, people friends, people mothers. What? Come on. If we're not protecting our women in St. Vincent, then what are we doing? We can definitely do better than this. All right, we got a call on the line. Let me see what it is. Good morning, you're live on 106.9.
Morning, my sister.
Morning.
I feel the pain and I understand it, but every time you raise it, they had a referendum, and then I vote for the referendum. So sometimes you kind of wonder what's going on. That is just ridiculous. Every time you raise it, and some time ago we had this National Day of Women, and I asked Mr. Curtis King on Star FM, I called the program and I asked, see, the laws are there. I ain't blaming he for nothing, I'm just saying. I also could recall some years ago, Boom had a program in Annisville, and I passed it to shout Bing. Bing said, boy, we know saying about upstairs. I know how to drive out because police come and can't.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there. Right in the building next door.
Female.
Somebody I knew as well.
Yes. So I just say female because, I'm butchering the name and all that. But I'm just saying. You see? So nobody cares. Every time you mention something or you had a referendum, you didn't vote for it, then I want this. And so sometimes we kind of wondering what's really happening. When you ask questions about something, you're the NDP, you don't want something, the same thing. You pull along the country, nobody don't want to hear nothing. Nobody don't want to hear nothing. Sometimes you kind of wonder, well, maybe you have to wait until something happens to somebody, to them, or somebody close to them to say something. But then again, what are we going to do? Let's keep on talking.
But it don't need to happen to any. I'm pretty sure I don't know who this person is. But that don't
But
matter
none
to
of
me.
us. None of us. But as I say, it's when something happened because I mean, it's happening all over and over. People complain about a cemetery some years ago. It take about 8 dead and bust it over for them to get a new cemetery. So that's the point of trying to make concern in that now. So sometimes you kind of wondering what happening, what really happening. For the students to raise something,
That's what
party,
exactly.
you either hate
Yeah,
the prime minister.
you're not
you either
being
hate the minister.
patriotic.
Yes.
You're pulling down the
Yes.
country. I mean,
It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, you can go back to the point. Some years ago, they had a movie showing at Chidorama. And after the end of the movie, this big Vinci flag. In Jamaica, like, turn on and clap your hands and say, just sit down and watch it. Nothing, nobody cares about nothing. But then again, let me let somebody else if people comes to come on.
no council today, but all right, no problem.
Yeah, all right. Have a good one.
All right. I don't. Sherry, you're a man. Let me ask you this question. You're a man. When you hear about them things, that not disturbing. Like, I don't. Max was saying that he kind of he it doesn't bother him as much anymore. Not that it doesn't bother him, but you know what I mean. You heard what he said. Me, I don't see myself getting to that point where I could ever feel like another one again. 'Cause it just keeps happening. I understand why he feels that way, but hearing that as a man, that'll make you feel that way.
It shouldn't have to be like this.
Boy, that is insane to me. I read it a couple of times. I mean, I heard somebody was mentioning it to me. I was like, nah, that probably isn't true. I dismissed it, because I was like, that's not true. Why people say stuff like that? Then when I saw the stories on it, I read it over and over to just make sure that it's actually in St. Vincent that happened. Because I could not believe it. I could not believe it. It seems like every incident, it just gets worse. We have to do something about this. It's not sitting well with the woman out here. The woman out here, we're saying we're not okay with it. We're not okay with it and we don't like it. And I would like more women to say that. This is not a politics thing. It don't matter who you're for, who you're against. At the end of the day, you're a woman, you take. Let me even go there. Let me not even go there. Let me read some comments. Bert says, hold on, we have some more before Bert. Shama says, I want to hear Ashel and the woman who went to the US and proclaimed Vinci is a haven for women and children. Haven. Please. Bert is saying, bring back the gallows with swift hanging right after conviction. Prison time is a waste of taxpayers' money for criminals that do this. It's time for the gallows. Winston says, has the Minister of National Security or the Commissioner of Police made any public pronouncements on this tragedy? There's no rush to deal with crime and causes of crime. This whole situation is just seriously upsetting. It's really, really upsetting. And hearing that a woman can say to our prime minister, hey, I don't feel safe here, and basically get that kind of response, that is appalling to me. That is like, who does that? Like, no. If that's the attitude that he has, then I guess we ain't gonna see any improvements in a hurry in terms of getting some kind of amendments to our legislation or anything like that. All right, we got a commercial break coming up. We've got a commercial break coming up, so let's get to that. Still to come this morning from about 8 o'clock, Jace is going to be joining us. He's going to be checking in, letting us know what's going on with him and his music. He's going to be bringing a track with him as well. We still have some time to go before that, so we will continue our discussion after the break. Stick around.
collaboration with All Winwood League, Digicel, Coca-Cola, and the High Room Beer says, get ready for more football action. And this Sunday, we're taking it to the chilly playing field, Georgetown. Get ready. Come see the Glenside Bull Blazers as they take on SB United from 3 p.m. Then at 4:30 p.m. it's the best of the best 11 coming up against the talented Over the River 11. Music by Predominant Sound, DJ Donovan, DJ Math, and the Beamer. Admission only $5. So this weekend, it's awesome sport. Coca-Cola, Digicel, in collaboration with the All Winwoods League. And we're taking it to Georgetown. Referee, blow your whistle. It's time to kick ball.
Win a treat for dad just by shopping at Chorus Food Mart. Spend $40 or more. Write your dad or your contact information on entry form and place in box provided for an opportunity to win a treat for dad this Father's Day. First prize, day pass for 2 at Blue Lagoon Hotel. Second prize, dinner for 2 at Baystones Restaurant. Third prize, an icebox filled with drinks. Draw date 17 June 2022. Caress distribution terms and conditions apply.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs.
District Stairs is offering an Easter special designed to floor you. 10% off laminate, vinyl, hardwood, tiles, you name it. We've got you covered if you're looking for durability, versatility, and an array of colors, shapes, and sizes. We offer customized services from start to finish. WhatsApp District Stairs at 1289-200-7649 or check out districtstairs.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for special promotions. Free shipping to SVG for April.
Intosurf.com. Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
For more information, call us at 456-1894 or visit our website today at www.svcooperative.bank.com.
Boom Chop Fridays, you don't know anything shot on a Friday. Shot on a Friday. Shot on a Friday.
Oh yeah. Tell me what they're fighting for. What they're killing for. We don't need no more now. Tell them wicked people, fire go burn them. Fire go burn them.
1069 SVG's number one.
What they're killing for. We don't need no more now. Tell them wicked people, fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. Fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Oh, say little boy, you ain't bad at all. No, another one just gone. Boy, you beat your chest and smile. Say you's a madman. Another young boy fall. Your soul can rest at night. Oh, you's a bad man. Bad man is a man who will steal a woman and protect the young ones by any means, Lord. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man. A real bad man just makes his own decisions. You don't need anyone. He only needs God. You ain't no bad man, boy, now. You ain't no bad man. So, sit down, rock back. Tell them I don't need no strap to defend my people. I'm wicked and evil. Whoa. Stop, sit down, rock back. Big man look for our damn evil. If they distress my people, so fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. So fire go burn them. Fire go burn them. Oh, silly boys went bad at all. Show me what they're fighting for. What they're killing girl. It's gonna be hard to fight it, baby girl. They'll try to pull you down, but I know you are strong. Yeah, you're a beautiful lady. You're a queen every day. Yeah, don't get caught in the matrix. Don't go looking for ratings. No, I just want to see you shine. Girl, show me your light. You gon' be alright. Everybody on the daga 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 daga. And the ball, hold on, father. Girl have a child like she can't boil water. I said she ready to risk it all. And then you can't pay your bills them at all. Laugh tonight and cry in the morning. Oh gosh, that's all I'm saying. Careful what you're doing. Careful how you're living, baby. This is not a movie. Live your life, but you can take it slow. Take it slow.
Boom Jack Friday.
We got a PSA from the Ministry of National Mobilization, Social Development, Youth, Family Affairs, etc. It is for public assistance for this month, and there is only one more day. There's a Monday, the 16th of May. That's Collections Day for Myro, Union Island, Canawan, and Beckway. And collections will be done from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So if you're in those areas, Monday, the 16th of May is your day for collections. You can call 450-0395 for more information, and you can send an email to mobilization1@hotmail.com. Listen.
I want to say,
yeah.
Shout out to Kathy. I think it's Kathy.
Kathy?
About that. Bright. No, what's the name again? Yeah, Brighton.
Brighton? You sure?
No.
Okay, you're not sure. It's that would be?
When nobody used to be out.
Really?
Diamonds. Yes.
So good morning to Kathy.
Grand Chateau out there. I went out there to drop off some man. She was like shitty.
Aww.
So,
Aww.
She watches
That's
us
nice.
every morning. So.
And you would never know because I don't know if we've ever seen her comments.
I don't think so.
All right. But Kathy, good morning to you. Sending you love, darling. Sending you love. And listen, before we wrap up our discussion, because we have to get into, a lighter segment after this, I want to encourage the woman to protect yourself. Protect yourself. When you see a red flag, please don't ignore it. Don't ignore the red flags. It could be something as simple as somebody following you repeatedly. It could be something as simple as somebody being aggressive with you. Don't ignore it. These days, you have to take these things seriously. And I often wonder, like, why things like pepper spray and them thing they're supposed to be illegal, Cause what you want the woman and them do? Just stand up there?
Why pepper spray?
I don't know.
Why they illegal?
But then you see, then they're gonna say that if women get, men will get too, and the same men could use it against the woman too, and all of that. So I don't know. But we gotta figure it out. Good morning, you're live on 106.9.
Yes, good morning, Daniil. I love what you're saying. So I just called to reinforce, to strengthen you, to be an advocate. You're in a position to do that. Don't mind if the Prime Minister vexes you. So when he comes on, he's going to say, my princess, and all them nice talking. But what do you expect if a lot of our young women could go up to the Prime Minister's office anytime they want and get money? What do you expect?
Well, I don't know about all of that.
Run things. They don't concern, they sell themselves cheap, or they even sell themselves for nothing at all. So I just called to big you up. As a man, I am concerned because I would like to have my daughter there. And any one of these bunch of, what should I call them? Rapists come and do my daughter anything. I will die for her. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, Dave. Have a good day. We don't know who is responsible for this tragedy that took place, but I really hope that this investigation is done swiftly, because this is very, very, very unsettling. They found a body of a woman between the ages of, allegedly, I think they said 15 to 20 is what it appears to be, with stab wounds to the torso, and she dumped like that in some bags by a road. No. We don't do that in Vincy. And if it happens, we don't just sit down and be like, oh well, yeah, these things happen everywhere. I keep seeing comments like that. Oh yeah, it's, don't behave like it's just in Vincy it's happening. No, we can't keep using that as an excuse. That is rubbish. That don't even make no sense. Come on, we can do better than this. Let us please impress upon the powers that be, the people who have the ability to do it, to please do more for the protection of the woman. And I cannot leave out the children, because it is important for us to protect them. It's important. Women, protect yourselves. You gotta take care of yourselves out here, because if I don't want people to say that I promoting vigilante and justice and all of them things. So I'm just saying, women, please be careful and take care of yourselves. Let me read some of these comments quickly before we go to the top of the hour. Winston says, if you truly love your country, you will not get outraged when people call a spade a spade. Agreed. SVG will never come good till we put away political tribalism and put country first. The perfect example of totishism, really, Winston, when someone speaks out on the ills in society and the minions start bashing you about you pulling down the country, you hate the PM and government, and you must be. But it has nothing to do with this. All of them who go in parliament, all of them, both sides, all of you, come on, man, do something better. All of them, both sides. It's not a ULP and NDP thing. Now again, works up. So let me finish reading these comments and go to the top. The minions don't realize that they're the enablers of our ills in society because they attack anyone who... All right. Radio personalities and journalists in general, when they interview the big man, they turn coward and don't ask questions of substance. And when they get certain answers, instead of follow-up questions, they grin motherfuck. All right, this is where we end that part of our discussion for the morning, but we do have an artist who will be joining us from 8 o'clock. I'm encouraging you to stick around. We have to give our artists some strength. We have to give our artists support. Carnival is coming up and we need to show them some love. All right, and Jace, he's a youngster, so it's going to be really great if we can give him that support that he deserves this morning. All right, that is coming up next. But first, let's take you to the top.
Boom Chat Friday. It's a different kind of juggle on Boom.
I'm a down grinding. First thing on a bowl like them full of crocodile teeth. Everything gets when I reach it.
The war get ugly. So me, them a clear like Bulby. Alliance not up, them a chunky pointy. In the country.
We bringing the fire from sunup to sundown on a whole different level.
None of them not that on my level. Not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me.
Large up your crew, your street, your block.
Yeah, we living like a napo. Boom Chat Friday. Real Melancho, and every hot girl and man take off flow. Boom Chat Friday.
Boom 1069.
Your icon. When me wrote them, they bring him. Lish him. Hanging tree.
Mr. Boy, rape and boy, now got you. In the blood place me from, and you only not support a rape a man, no. Some boy, I must be bleach a man, or the them a murder so much man, no. No raper, we no support them. They no figure face, no judging and no call. I mean, if them a go in a your shot, fine and national. When the road challenge, leash them, hanging tree. Mr. Boy, rape and boy, now got you. In the blood place me from, and you only not support a raper man, no. Some boy, I must be bleach a man, or the them a murder so much man, no. No raper, we no support them. They no figure face, no judging and no call. I mean, if them a go in a your shot, fine and national ball. When the last them, the gas them, the tire. Jungle justice, the machine on fire. Run him down where that's the hatchet, go catch him. Love kidnap, girl, alright, kidnap him. Everybody in the community chat. Big out him, hide them, toenail, mad him. Today the police now grab him. Every girl we walk on a pass, just put him. Yeah, the world today, they need to know. Love the youths and let them grow. World today, they need to know. Love the youths and let them go. Them a talk about art parcel. Crucify a raper, I'm a handnail. Kill you and dash him well like Azir. If he got jail, send him out and bail. You wanna know what the them a do it for? Where them a be a woman on street for? Me a tell you say me heart and me see it for. In a way. I want to them, yo. I want to them, I want to them. I want to them, I want to them. Let's get it. I want to them, I want to them. Yo. I want to them, I want to them. I want to them, I want to them. Yo. I want to them, I want to them. I want to them, burn up the place when you see me ever not chilly. Phenomenon the girl say me at the man you see me. Burn up the place when you see me ever not chilly. Phenomenon the girl say me at the man you see me. Love me up when them see me say them have something to give me. Bring the kitty come and tell me say me have the killy. She love the way how me set it. Them ask me when me get the road boy style. Me say that running on me family. No show no mercy, no pretty. Yeah, so we like the city. If a guy test you know it, nah, go be nothing pretty. I want to them, I want to them. 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 I mean I know, I mean I know. They telling me stand up a sip of jelly. See a girl a pass with a bumper with heavy. Pull up on her like a car and stop it. I say, girl, you know you got it and I'm me for you slap it. I would have spend a couple mil to make you happy. She smile and tell me, say me go on too cocky. Me say, girl, if you ready, me ready. Get to the bed, me rubbing your back, your belly, me body not deady, dummy. I want to them, I want to them. 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 I mean, I know, I mean, I know.
Someone too easy to switch dog. That's what they easy. Who's why you get with the 17 dog? Pull back on it. Someone too easy to switch dog. That's what they easy. Who's why you get with the 17 dog? Pull back on it. So when you done, what be back on it, thugs them. I make a flash, I say flash. Feel like all of the swing race and stuff them. Start the war, we construct them. Hey, roll deep, put me down, roll deep. Full of, I mean, holy, put down, I'm stubborn, a 2 or 3. When I lie, don't come on me. Roll deep, put me down, roll deep. R.I.P. to the real OGs. So when I the city, never gon' sleep. Till I roll deep, put me down, roll deep. Dark, the matter you launch up another beat. Mark X with a crown, you know, see the plate. Big food, Jack Dog, never say. Great Costa Rica, Espanol, clientele. Top choppy line dialing. Cash up, that a instant wiring. On the mic, I'll sing like violin. Hey baby, if you couldn't buy a ring. Big spenders, the knock of their head mad. Pop Molly, speed, so pop tag. Post a pick up. Caption can't broke again, no matter which I my drop from. Pop rubber band the dog, get the transaction. Couple it, bang a day, I will deal with action. Toto wine, people crime, we deal with London. All star, then you wanna win your champion. Dark, the mother you launch up
another beat. Mark X with a crown, you know, see the plate. Big food with Jack Dog, make us celebrate. Costa Rica, Espanol, client. Top chopper, choppy line dialing. Cash up, that a instant wiring. On the mic, I sing like violin. Hey baby, if you could my violin. Just learn ya. Tough guy, go on it, banger. Bang, y'all bring the get the banger. It's a true up and hanger. Birdman, they kill him. Be dead in the wall, you should like curve love. So the chopper then go on, so we do it up so. As we chop a big food, everybody cuts up. Dark them under your lunch, chop another beat. Mark X with a crown, you know, see the plate. Big food with Jack Dog, make us celebrate. Costa Rica, Espanol, client. Top chopper, choppy line dialing. Cash up, that a instant wiring. On the mic, I sing like violin. Hey baby, if you come my wiring.
In our final hour on OMG in the morning, we got a message for you from Randy's Supermarket and Bakery in Diamond. Check them out between Monday to Thursday, 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Also introducing Randy's Diamond Wholesale and Hardware, open to serve you conveniently between 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check them out today. You can also call them at 456-8765. And as you know, this final hour where we are joined by an artist is powered by Quartz, saying good morning to the Quartz family. We love you. We love you. We got to let you know what's going down at Quartz. You can purchase on credit today with Quartz Ready Finance for amazing coverage and payment protection. Only with Quartz Ready Finance, you can get credit at cash prices. Pay $0 down, no hassle, 24-hour approval, and set your own payment terms for 3 to 36 months. That's amazing. Like, there is also payment protection coverage that protects you in the event that you lose your job. If you've been made redundant, you get hospitalized, or experience a natural disaster like a fire, and we've seen so many fires recently, or flood, or lose an item due to theft. Contact them today for more information on getting your peace of mind with Quartz Ready Finance. The number to call is 4561325. Quartz is bringing value home. And as promised, we've got our artist this morning. Let me bring him forward. Good morning, Jay. So welcome to you.
Hey, good morning, Daniel. Good morning to the whole of SVG and everyone listening abroad.
That's right.
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Well, like I said, it's a pleasure. Like I couldn't release music and not come to Boom, you know. And as a matter of fact, it's my first interview since 2019. So, yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I'll try to make it a good one. I'll try to.
Definitely. I have no worries about that, man. No worries.
So, you know, you said since 2019.
Yes, please.
Which means that was the last time you released music?
Well, that was the last time I released soak, I should say. I mean, last year during the volcanic eruption, I did a song called Rise 784.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and that was basically it. I did another track, but that was just a feel-good track called We Outside. And we thought the place was going to open back up. But then we went back into a state of lockdown. But,
man, were we fooled. So let's get right into it. What was that like for you, the pandemic? First of all, we have to address the obvious. So before we get into the bacchanal aspect of it, let me get into the reason why the bacchanal even came, because you actually had COVID-19.
Yes, I did. Really and truly, I went to a credit union to check my affairs, and that's where I got COVID-19. I wasn't in any fete, I wasn't in any party, any private zest. I went to a credit union, and that's where I contracted COVID-19. And the thing is, at first, I didn't know I had COVID. I was at home. Remember them times I had dreadlocks too now?
Right.
So I home lay down, coughing, constant headache, fever. I went to River Fort in the weekend before, and I got drizzled from rain. So I thought,
you figured that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought that was, just a small cold or a small flu or something. Then eventually I realized that I'm coughing, no cold. I said, nah. My mother said, watch, go get yourself checked out. We give it a day. The next day I woke up, the fever. I keep reiterating this like I did in the ad. The fever was horrible. I wanted to dip my head in a bucket of ice water.
I know.
So that's why I took the initiative and do chup chup chup, cut off the locks.
So really and truly, you cut your hair. Like it was so unbearable that you just.
I called my neighbor and I said, look, come cut them off for me. And mind you, that's before I know I had COVID.
You didn't even know that you had COVID then?
Didn't know. So I left home the very next day, went to the doctor, did a rapid test, positive. So, my mother started panicking.
Right, because obviously.
My father started panicking. Both of them are diabetic and hypertensive.
Oh my goodness. And you feeling bad naturally at this point because, yeah.
I mean, all of us contracted it with the exception of my younger brother, and he's asthmatic. So every day I just thank God for that,
That is God's work right there.
My mother was asymptomatic, my father was asymptomatic.
Wow.
And I mean, we got through it. And then, they asked for a COVID survivor to do a commercial. And I said, you know what, let me go forward and share my story.
Because you had a real serious experience.
Yep, definitely. I was home for 3 weeks. And people slighting the effects of COVID-19. The worst part of it, I keep telling people, is the shortness of breath. I used to have to go downstairs to get to the washroom and back. By the time I reached up the steps, I had to lean over to catch my breath.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. But, God works in mysterious.
I know. When you did that video, people literally had a go at you. And I remember seeing it and feeling, I felt really bad. I felt bad because I know you might be like, what's on my back?
Of course.
But from the outside looking in, I was like, yo, even if you don't agree with it, just ease up the managers. You were just doing something that you thought would help people because of your experience.
Exactly. But, I would always say that Vincentians are hard people to please. You would tell them, okay, you tell them about COVID-19, they don't want to hear that.
Right.
They don't want to hear that. You have COVID-19 outside, you don't go back inside. They're a hard bunch of people to please, but I love them regardless.
Exactly.
It's tough love.
Exactly.
If you want to criticize me for doing a commercial about COVID and say that I'm just acting, that is you. But I can tell you, I was not acting. It was a true story.
It was a true story. Do you think that the people who had a negative reaction to you doing that would now hold that against you going into your music career?
That's a touchy question because I cannot judge people based on that. Because the thing is, there were persons who actually said, yo, I don't believe you. Persons from my friends circle telling me they don't believe me.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah. They were telling me that they don't believe me. You didn't have no COVID. You hear me had no COVID. I said, what do you mean? You hear me had no COVID? We know you hear me had COVID. I disappeared for 3 weeks and you telling me I didn't have COVID?
Them is your friends, bro. Are those really your friends? Maybe you might I guess you
see, and that's the thing. A lot of them from them times I dropped them.
I
dropped a lot
probably
of
was a good
idea.
idea. Yeah, probably was a good idea.
Because like I said, even on the Facebook post that they made, I saw some of my so-called friends commenting negative things.
Oh wow,
So
okay. Yeah. You weed that out.
Of course.
And you will be left now with, genuine fans, genuine friends, people who want to really see you progress, because that can be people who
every day I wake up, I thank God for revealing the truth to me. Genuine and fake, hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, and you were able to get that process.
Definitely.
But I want to commend you for even coming out and telling your story, because at that time I feel like there was still a stigma
on the whole COVID-19 thing. Yeah, there was.
Around even and people were even trying to hide that they had COVID.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I mean, if there's any time I would hide I have COVID, it's now because outside open and
now is when you don't want people to, because you want to go outside.
I ain't trying to go back inside. It's 2 years we talking about.
What was the isolation process like? For me, that was the hard part.
It wasn't too hard for me because what we have a guest room upstairs in the house, so that's where I had to isolate. And at the time, my parents were okay. Nobody else had COVID in the house. I was isolated by myself. I had my laptop, I had my phone, person's call checking in. I had my windows wide open, curtains pulled, and I just chilling and watching series and all.
Did you find time to write during that period? Like, was it a creative? I mean, after you got over the initial, to me, the first 3 days is crap. You can't do anything.
Nope.
But then as you start improving,
eventually it got better. Yeah, I actually have a couple tracks written that I'm yet to actually record properly. Some of them were did a basic voice with them with Carbon. I did 2 with Carbon.
Right.
I did 1 with DJ Genie. And the others are still pending. But yeah, I have a couple tracks rest down just to release eventually.
Eventually, like 2022 or
during 2022. I'm not gonna just wait until July to release music.
Okay.
I'm gonna do music year round.
Okay.
And I mean, before the struggle was actually financial with regards to releasing music, but now
explain, please.
I mean, I wasn't fully employed, full-time employed.
Okay, there you go.
I used to work and do construction on the side, painting here and there. But now your boy is a teacher.
You teach people, Gerald? Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm actually a teacher. I teach on the GP Eustace Memorial
that's good.
School.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you
you
very
and
much.
your students.
Yeah, my
you're
students
good.
are great. My students are great. We
So how are you managing that now? Because you had to be teacher, but then you're going up on the stage, and I know what kind of lyrics you're singing, eh?
Woo.
So yeah, woo, woo, woo. Do you consider now that you're a teacher, does it kind of change anything musically for you or your creative process?
Yes, because like I said, I'm teaching Form 1s and 2s, and they
Delicate
are very,
age.
exactly. And the thing is, I cannot go up and just sing this smutty lyrics. Even if I'm doing a play on words, I do it in such a way that something it will fly straight over the head. Like yesterday, a student walked up to me, says, "Now vaccine you talking about in your song? Is the vaccine right?" I mean, yes, that's correct. It's the vaccine. She said, "No, my big sister telling me something else."
Wow.
If your big sister think it's something
Wow.
else, go home and tell your big sister it's the vaccine. And they had a laugh about it in the school. I was like, wow, these kids.
But that shows you that they're listening, they're paying
They are.
attention,
They
and you
are.
know your students would be your fans, eh?
Yeah. I can't complain about in that aspect. From the first day they realized the song was out,
wow,
I saw YouTube links being posted all over the place.
Oh, wow,
And when I
that's
look, I see it
nice.
with my students, I'm like, okay, how they find my Instagram?
Jace,
Okay, how they find my Facebook?
You gotta now.
What is
You
going-
gotta watch everything. No, you gotta watch. No, you gotta really watch like your lyrical content and stuff like that, because they go say, "My teacher sing this, so I could sing this." So yeah, you gotta.
Because believe it or not, I actually had a wet fetch tune restaurant named Weather for Leather. And
No.
I said, nah.
Shitty, you can imagine if people have children coming. Oh, my teacher sing
Weather
this.
for Leather. What, boy?
Nah.
So, them parents might have come down school with their axes and pitchforks.
I
and things.
feel I might help them too. I'll be like, hey, nah, boy, Jace.
As
No.
a teacher, no. I'm just gonna let that song rest a while.
Mhm.
If I eventually get out of the teaching force and maybe work in Ministry of Education, then
Mhm.
sure.
But there's some people who would feel otherwise. There's some people who feel like, you're creating music for adults, and it's up to parents to deal with that, to deal with how the children,
Correct.
get
discretion.
exposed.
It's all about discretion, but at the same time, as much as I would like to just release music for the sake of releasing music,
Mhm.
I have to still think about it. I'm a role model to these kids.
Correct.
I'm not just a teacher. A lot of them look up to me. So how you get into music exactly? Oh, guys, I started off singing with a band. That's how I started. Grammar school band, then eventually graduated to Vikings. And there I got my start with Dougal, which is fresh. And
Oh yeah. So I'm happy that you mentioned that, because we got to talk about band stuff and all these stuff and all of that, right?
Of
But
course.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump out for a commercial break. Such a great conversation. We love having you here
Definitely.
with us, Jace. So we're gonna jump out, take a commercial break, and come right back. Don't go anywhere.
District Stairs is offering an Easter special designed to floor you. 10% off laminate, vinyl, hardwood, tiles, you name it. We've got you covered if you're looking for durability, versatility, and an array of colors, shapes, and sizes. We offer customized services from start to finish. WhatsApp District Stairs at 1289-200-7649 or check out districtstairs.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for special promotions. Free shipping to SVG for April.
Good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosynth General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosynth General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrosynth@fintosurf.com.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
The small things in life are actually the big things that matter most. Things like climbing with your friends, staying out till sun is setting, and my personal favorite, in a bed. So when I grab an ice cold Smolly, it's going down. Light and easy, just how I like it. And so, until we meet again, I got my new favorite beer and I enjoy in life. Cause although it's small, there's still big.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosynth General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosynth General Insurance Company.
Not all heroes wear capes. Celebrate her this Mother's Day and all month long at Courts. Superheroes need furniture to rest, appliances to fuel up, and even laptops and phones to stay connected. Save on these items and more. Shop today with no cash. Pay nothing for 60 days. Find everything you need for your supermom. Only at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends 31st of May. Conditions apply.
Boom Chat Friday. Send them boys down. We gonna play the tune them.
Yo, Genie. That one that's steamy.
Tell them say them tired of the lame thing. Some of them and them just overbearing. All of them just coming with the same thing. Sometimes with the girl them so you know it's not a play thing. She don't want no mains, she don't want no AK. I just see rifle. She don't want no mains, she don't want no AK. I just see rifle.
That one that's steamy.
Tell them say them tired of the lame thing. Some of them and them just overbearing. All of them just coming with the same thing. Sometimes for the girl them so you know it's not a play thing. She don't want no mains, she don't want no AK. I just see rifle. She don't want no mains, she don't want no AK. I just see rifle.
Villa Calaqua. College, go in, college, let me go. Well, I'm moving like a van driver. I'll pan the road, I go walk here. Come set up yourself, I go change the gear. If I dance in your bumper, so me run from Bushy to Leewood and everything in between. If you feel your back, come get me, man. Let me introduce me conductor. Can't complain. Position, take the way. Villa Calaqua. College, I go in, college, let me go. Well, I'm moving like a van driver. I'll pan the road, I go walk here. Come set up yourself, I go change the gear. If I didn't send your bumper, so me run from Bushy to Leeward and everything in between. If you feel your back, come get me, man. Let me introduce me, conductor. Can't come bend. Position, take the way in your hook. I said to bend. Position, don't make me do with your hook. I said to bend. Position, take the way in your hook. I said to bend. Hey, girl, I go bend your chest. You come, girl, I go bend your chest. What? Yes, girl, I go bend your chest. I come to friends, so don't tell me that. We getting on so bad round the clock. My team, we never normal. We don't make up and drama. Just give we room when I see we coming. It's from my soccer plus plenty, girl. What? Boy, King Jace again. The name stop. I come to friends, so don't tell me that. We getting on so bad round the clock. My team, we never normal. We don't make up and drama. Just give we room when I see we coming. It's from my soccer plus plenty, girl. Them call me the waistline criminal. When I'm fucking girl, I be drinking. All I know is we fetting. There's no holding back. I tell you, he's a poor. He's a poor. He's a poor. No, he's a poor. He's a poor. He's a poor. No, he's a poor. We outside. We outside. We outside. We not going in. We outside. We outside. We outside.
Jealous. Boom Jack Friday.
All right, continue. What do you want to say? You have something to say over there, Shady?
I'm going to ease up for.
He's up for. You're making me want to go re-release that tune, eh?
It's vibes. It's vibes. No lie. It's vibes. It's vibes. It's vibes. Also, Jace, before the break, you mentioned a bit about your start in music. So give us this story of like how you started, because I know for me what is your start, but obviously you know where your roots really are.
Yeah, so it all started when I was in Form 3. Actually, no, I could go back to grade 6.
What?
And said Scorpion. His mother was a teacher at the primary school I attended. And what had happened was we were going to enter some cultural show at Peacemo. And he took me under his wing and took me with a group of, well, a choir basically. And I had one part in the choir that, is the lead part of the whole thing.
That mean he see you have a voice.
Yes.
Right.
So then after that now, there was a time we had an independence thing after that. And I'm sitting and I'm trying to come up with something, some soca, some kind of jump up thing to remix. And then eventually, when I say indie, you say pendants. When I say the hokey pokey song that they had, when I say hokey, I remix it into an independence thing. And if all the teachers were like, nah, something ain't right. So eventually, I never entered junior soca in primary school.
Okay.
When I got to Form 3 in grammar school, I made the decision and I went to Scorpion and I said, look, I try to enter junior soca. You're right for Hands before, you're right for this body before.
Right for Jace now, yes.
Sometimes JC had a name the Jace going as Mr. Dynasty. What is that?
Dynasty?
What is Mr. Dynasty?
Where did you come?
I don't know.
Wait,
I do not know.
You decided on the name?
Yeah, I just say, call me Mr. Dynasty. Where did that name come from? I don't know. All I know is I wanted to win. That's all that I wanted.
Growth looks good on you.
So eventually, grammar school started a band which I was the lead vocalist of.
Okay. So that's where you get your band roots from.
Exactly.
All right.
So we demolished multiple band events, school band events. Eventually, I graduated grammar school. I went to community college.
All right.
2 years passed. Doing music in the slide, doing a dance all thing. Eventually, Junior started and shout me.
Nice.
And said, you know what? I'm looking for a vocalist for my band. If you're interested, come.
What was the name at the time?
No name.
Oh, there was no name?
I didn't have a name then.
Okay.
Didn't have a name. So eventually he said, one name you're going to carry. I said, well,
not Dynasty.
I said, well, Fafa overseas had given me Jace and my first name, which is Lee, put together and turned backward and some kind of thing named Kajil. I'm like, what is a Kajil? What is a Kajil? I said, nah, So we sat down in the studio brainstorming, and I said, well, my second name is Jace. Junior do so. I can't make this up, Junior. That's it.
That is how Junior would react. That is exactly how he would react.
Junior said, that's it. And ever since, there's been no looking back. I was with.
I actually thought that was your first name.
Jace.
So this is good to find out.
My first name is Lee. Mommy, why Lee?
Oh, so you're actually Lee.
Lee
Jace.
Jace.
Oh.
Yeah. So
learn something new every day.
Eventually, like I said, I was with Vikings for, let's say, about 5-6 years.
So eventually the band got a name. So you got a name, the band got a name.
Yeah.
And you were with them how long it was?
6 years. 6 years, 6 long years. And then the year now I released my breakout track, which is Ben Your Chassis. And Ben Your Chassis got me booked for every show up until Carnival. Talking about
that is how you know it's a
H2O.
big. That is how you know it's a tune.
Exactly. Talking about H2, you're talking about Black Rave, you're talking about Fetland, you're talking about Soca in the city. But yeah, we were on all those shows, and one thing happened that I didn't like, and I decided to call it quits with the band life. One instance made me quit the band, you know.
We talking about that, or are we in?
Okay, long
talking
story
about
short, I'm the lead vocalist of the band. The band
Right.
is playing for H2O. The promoter decides to put me on tracks. Pleaded with the band, let me do a band set and just do my song. I already got booked for the
So the band was booked,
Mm-hmm.
But they were you singing.
but they
But they
wanted
want me
you
to
to
sing
sing
on
on
track.
track.
And you play with the band.
I'm the member of the band.
So
I
why you
pleaded with them.
couldn't just sing your song in the band set?
You know, that's what I didn't understand either. I pleaded with them.
By the session. Or?
Yeah, by the promoter, obviously,
I
because
don't know by like the amount of artists they do. Or
no, there's a flat rate.
There's
from
a
what I
flat
know.
rate, right? So
So yeah, that
is it that they wanted you to come later down the show
No, I was supposed to start the show. I
on
was one of the
tracks or
first
before
artists.
the band? So they
Yes.
didn't want.
The band came on right after me. So yeah, I kind of felt a way about it.
Right.
And I mean, I didn't let it show. I stuck around a while, and then eventually I was told that they're bringing in an additional male vocalist after the fact that they already brought the person into the band. I was not told until the person was already in the band.
So you were basically pushed out.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt at the time. So I left, I focused on myself for a year, and then I come back the next year and I drop, do the work, do the work, and everybody know. That's the big tune. That's the Soca Monarch semi-finals tune.
Right.
That's the tune that been shaking up digital temperature on the road. That's the tune that been shaking up the place. And I was like, yeah, that's it, I get you.
I wanna ask you something, because your story is so interesting. Like you hearing what happened like over the years. Did you ever see yourself at that point coming from that situation where Scorpion say, I'm going to take you under my wing, and now you're pursuing a career you want to become, like this is what you want to do?
Actually, at first, no. You know, it was just something out of fun for me because I like performing. That's the thing. I like to perform.
Right.
And that's what I loved about the entire band situation. You know, it allowed me to be myself while performing other people's songs and even my songs. So performing was always it for me. I just never saw myself being a solo artist.
Okay. So you were more like a band person. You love the
Definitely.
band vibes.
Don't get tricked, I'm still in a band. I'm actually the lead vocalist of Kinetic now.
Oh, nice. That's
That is
Abby.
Austin James Abby.
Abby, right,
Yeah.
right. So what is it about bands that you like so much?
I mean, being able to see the crowd reaction to you, even if you're singing other people's songs, it's crazy. Like last night we were having a rehearsal and people left the road and come up by the band door just to see what's going on and to hear what's going on. You know, that kind of vibe is different.
But I feel like the whole band culture has been dying, and I hate it because I love bands. I love live band music. What is your perception of things? Because you're actually in a band, so your perception might be different.
No, I agree that yes, the traditional live bands thing has been killed, basically killed, because you don't hear bands releasing music anymore. You know, as in you don't hear Kinetic Band presents. Bam, bam, bam.
Like how you heard Black Sun,
exactly.
Touch,
that whole thing has
Signal.
been killed. And I mean, Kinetic tried it a couple years ago with Kido. That's when Kido was the lead vocalist.
Okay.
Where they actually did a song together as Kido or Kinetic featuring Kido.
Okay.
Vikings tried the same thing.
Mm.
When it was Vikings band featuring Jace.
Okay.
But literally those songs went nowhere.
Mm.
They went nowhere.
So you think if possibly they get like hit music that could help to kind of revive the band culture?
I do. Because if you look back again a couple years ago when Kinetic actually had a band on the road, the truck on the road, it was vibes. It was real vibes. So I think that there is still room in the industry for live bands to come back and make a return. That's how I feel.
You feel like promoters right now prefer to just have some DJs come and run all the artists on track, or you think that
It's cheaper.
they respect?
It's cheaper. I think that's where it is. The affordability.
But the sound, I mean, yes, I think you need that balance. You need your DJs to come, get the crowd warmed up and going. You need a DJ somewhere in between and all of that. And so, and I love my DJs. I think they do a fantastic job.
Of course.
But the bands, that is a vibe that you can't get
Anywhere
from tracks.
else.
You just,
Exactly.
you need that.
Exactly. Like, look at it this way. An artist on stage performing with tracks cannot work the crowd the way he would work it with a band.
Agreed. And
that is why I think that bands would always have a place and they could make a return. They could. I went to the Soca Monarch down Baga Underwater.
Right, how was that?
For me, it was a great show. It was a great initiative. But you packed about 20-something artists into that show.
Was too many.
It was too many. And the thing is, everybody's on tracks. Persons couldn't work the song the way they wanted to work the song. I mean, big up the promoter. It was a great initiative. I enjoyed myself, I enjoyed myself because when they grab a finesse, when the mirror done,
it was vibes.
It was vibes. When the artists came on, I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Even the artists that they had the crowd moving much. I did my own corner.
Yeah.
And I danced and I jigging. I enjoyed myself. So yeah, I mean,
it was a good thing.
I think a live band would have spread up plenty more. To be honest, yeah.
Well, maybe next year. Maybe they would hear it and they would do something different.
I believe so.
Next year.
Yeah.
So you said that you are now the lead singer for Kinetic.
Yep.
What have you guys been working? You guys working on any tracks to release?
The moment, yes, there's a track that we're working on. It was written by myself and James EP.
Okay, well, yes. Alia would make a nice little. I can see how that can work well together.
Yeah, it's a really nice vibe. But all in the mirror, they don't like the jump up and push down thing. For me,
you just sing, please don't sing the jump up and push down thing.
Carnival is about the woman.
Hey. Round of applause.
Man, Shade, I know you could tell for a fact that every year, Jace bringing something for the ladies.
Love
Wind
that.
up and carry on. So
Love that.
That is exactly what we're doing with this band track as well. It's called Damn Thing.
Excuse? What's that again?
Damn Thing.
Okay. So I think we've brought bands in here before. So we're saying, are they coming to drop it?
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
We
could do that.
Definitely.
We've done that. We've done that before. We've had, bands in here. Probably smaller than Kinetic, but we can work it.
Yeah,
we can make it happen. We want y'all to come with that song that day and do
I hope Abby listening. Abby, I hope you're listening.
Abby, please make it happen. I know you will not disappoint me. I believe that you will make. When you guys looking to release this song?
This song should be out. What's the still in May?
Yes.
End of May, June, the latest.
Okay.
Because I have to go meet up with Pixel to finalize some stuff, and then the other musicians will go in and finish up. And
but you're still going to be working on your solo tracks.
Yes, definitely.
How much you aiming to release this year?
I actually have 2 out right now, and I have. If I say I have 3 put down, yeah, I have 3.
And that you're gonna.
sure is a long shot, but I know for sure there's one coming. And that's my song that's geared towards the Raga Soca Monarch. It's called Trouble Diddy.
What?
Trouble Diddy.
Trouble Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
So where you get the inspiration for these songs these two that are out already? Yeah. I just went there.
So there's one featuring Casper G. This song was actually written by myself, Casper, and Dougal Allen. Big up Fresh.
Fresh.
Big
Hi,
up
Fresh.
And the rhythm was produced by DJ Genie and King Slim out of Dominica.
Genie, you walking boy.
Big up Genie. Happy birthday to your brother.
Today's his birthday?
Yeah, today's Genie
Oh,
birthday.
so cake? We get wine? Genie, what we get? What's happening?
Right, so that song was written by myself, Fresh, and Casper G. It was supposed to be dropped in 2019, but what had happened was Jace already had a big tune bouncing.
Okay, so then you didn't want to kind of
make sense.
contact, right? Okay.
It did not make sense to challenge my other song. So we held off, and then Mr. COVID come in, and we couldn't drop it in 2020. 2021, same thing. Now we're in 2022. I said, Casper boy, Genie just send me a rhythm, and this song fit the rhythm.
Okay.
By the next day, song recording. By the next week, song released.
Y'all didn't waste no time.
And basically, like I said, it's about the girls them. It's about, sometimes in town, carnival shoes, and you see some unreal size of posteriors on the road.
Wow.
And you have to wonder how they're managing that.
You're going there.
Oh my goodness.
So how them fellas supposed to manage that?
Well, if the fellas come, just sit on the ground. That's why we say put it on the ground. Sit on the ground, fellas. Just sit.
Oh
Have
my
a seat.
goodness. Oh my gosh.
And then there is the second dose. Second dose was written while
vaccine.
Yes. That was written while I was in isolation.
Okay, so that's one of the songs that came out of isolation.
That's one of them. So basically I sat down, and the song was a totally different song at first, But however, when I sent it to Magical, I said, yo, the rhythm you sent me, listen to this on the rhythm. He said, try to tell a story with it, Jace. He said, I challenge you, give me a story out of that, and we go talk. I do so. Well, it's not the first time this girl coming from me, welcome bad me. She come at me for the choke, and I don't get share it. I said, wait, if I do it like that, I have to say Page and Dr. Jace. And that's when the intro come in. So yeah, that song, I sent it back to Magical. Magical said, yes.
That's it. I like that. I like that you guys were able to, do that, have that connection over music. And I want to talk some more about that.
Right.
How artists, interact with each other, help each other or not. We come into it. We're talking things this morning, and we do have some voice notes and stuff that I want to play.
Right.
I see Chiwali say, morning, Chiwali. Yeah, come back and visit.
Yeah, corner kick. Big up corner kick.
All right, so what we're gonna do is jump out for another commercial break. We've got Jace in the building this morning. We're having a good time and a good conversation, so don't you go anywhere.
Be a glam mom this month with the best names in designer eyewear from Quartz Optical. Get 30% off frames and lenses for her and 60% off sunglasses.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
And get 30 days to pay with Ready Finance only at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that
District Stairs is offering an Easter special designed to floor you. 10% off laminate, vinyl, hardwood, tiles, you name it. We've got you covered if you're looking for durability, versatility, and an array of colors, shapes, and sizes. We offer customized services from start to finish. WhatsApp District Stairs at 1289-200-7649 or check out districtstairs.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for special promotions. Free shipping to SVG for April.
or email us at metrosint@fintosurf.com.
Awesome Sports International, in collaboration with the All Winwood League, Digicel, Coca-Cola, and the High Room Beer says, ready for more football action. And this Sunday, we're taking it to the Chili playing team, Georgetown. Get ready. Come see the Glenside Bull Blazers as they take on SB United from 3 p.m. Then at 4:30 p.m. it's the best of the best 11 coming up against the talented Over the River 11. Music by Predominant Sound, DJ Donovan, DJ Math, and the Beamer. Admission only $5. So this weekend, it's Awesome Sport, Coca-Cola, Digicel, in collaboration with the All Winwoods League. And we're taking it to Georgetown. Referee, blow your whistle. It's time to kick ball.
Boom Chat Friday. You don't know anything shot on a Friday. Shot on a Friday.
Love to hear myself in the headphone. Oh my God. Do it play.
Yo, Casper, now I got for the girl. Oh, you carry another bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Oh, you managing all the bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Look like you need to put that bumper girl. Well, if you get it too heavy for you, then put that bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the. Put your bumper on the ground.
Challenge. I hear myself in the headphone.
Oh my God.
Do it play.
Yo, Casper, now I got for the girl. Oh, you carry another bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Oh, you managing all the bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Look like you need to put that bumper girl. Well, if you get it too heavy for you, then put that bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the. Put your bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the.
Yo, I say, hey, don't mention. Hey, you answer my question. Why you back in the people's street and you're not on the pedestal? Say I'm coming in your direction, cause it means a distraction. Every time that you pass, every man I get an erection, but that bum body, I make every man weak. But I never retreat, up your bumper down to your feet, and that bum body, I make every man talk. Every time you walk past, everybody I just be asked you.
Oh, you carry another bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Oh, you managing all the bumper girl. Look like you need to put that bumper girl. Well, if you get it too heavy for you, then put that bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the. The ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the. You're jumping down like it's a road in the middle of the road, for me. Heavy like a concrete, now flighty like a boat, girl. Position and work it, show them you can work it. Then you might hurt it, grab a man and hurt him. Now bumper the girl, it no oxygen. And if you want help from me, cause the train along. Get somebody going in the hospital, I say it must be, so that's a therapy. Oh, you carry another bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Oh, you managing all the bumper girl.
I wanna know.
Look like you need to put that bumper girl. Well, if you get it too heavy for you, then put that bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the. Put your bumper on the ground, on the ground, on the. Press it down, on the ground, on the ground, on the.
Or 1069. SVG's number one.
And this final hour is sponsored by Quartz. Gotta say good morning again to the Quartz family. You can purchase on credit today with Quartz Ready Finance for amazing coverage and payment protection. Only with Quartz Ready Finance, you can get credit at cash prices, pay $0 down, no hassle, 24-hour approval, and set your own payment terms from 3 to 36 months. And boy, when times hard, that is everything to anybody right now. There's also payment protection coverage that protects you in the event that you lose your job if you've been made redundant, get hospitalized, or experience a natural disaster like a fire, flood, or lose an item due to theft. Contact them today for more information on getting your peace of mind with Quartz Ready Finance at 456-1325. Quartz is bringing value home. And we are in the final minutes of our chat today with Jace. So, you were telling a story before we jumped out there about, you and Magical, how you guys kind of worked on he challenged you basically. He challenged you to bring out the best in you.
Yeah, he did. Over the years, since I've gotten to know Magical. As a matter of fact, I got to know Magical over my last release in 2019. The work. I think it was at Flow. We were up the road chilling, and the song play on the big system over the road. After it done, Magical come because the boy Jay said tune bad enough.
Nice.
Your tune bad. There's only one thing I wish you been doing. Instead of do the work. You should have go back up in the bend over, bend over. He said that should have been the chorus. I said, okay. I accept the critique. And he was not the only person who told me. So after that, Carbon came and told me the same thing. So I say, you know what, okay, fine. I had nothing, nothing doing for the last couple years. Magical started this thing called Vibes Wednesdays.
Okay.
I was featured on that show probably every week.
Wow.
Every week, Magical had me on that thing, doing even unreleased music we did on that show. So, it helped me build my following a bit, and I appreciate that. So Magical, big up yourself. Casper G, big up yourself, because Casper G is another person that's pushing me. But said, watch, don't study, no man. You do your thing, stick to your thing, stick to the plan.
And a lot of artists that pass through, they say, yo, big up to this person who's been working with me or whatever. So is it now that like artist rivalries are dead? Like we don't have any of that anymore? Or there's still
artist rivalries are definitely not dead. There's still artists out there bad-minded one another and all them things,
Why?
I have no idea why.
So small for that.
But there's a situation going around right now with, an artist saying that another artist bad-minded for putting them off a rhythm or something like that. When really and truly, the artist bought the rhythm.
But is the person rhythm though?
I'm still trying to understand the situation. Right. But you cannot say somebody's bad minding you for that. If somebody the rhythm is available for purchase, somebody buys the rhythm.
That's it. Case closed. They bought it. If they wanted it, they should have done the same thing.
Exactly. So I am still yet to understand the whole situation, but I don't like it. Like I literally don't like it.
You're more of a person that promotes like artists working together. Let we get this together.
Definitely.
United.
And I mean, there are some persons out there saying that, I ain't going to hide for saying this. There's some people out there saying, Grabba is a commerce man. Grabba is not a commerce man. Grabba know people like him.
Okay.
Grabba finesse out a bag, big up your damn self. The reason I say that, Grabba has the ears of the youth. In my opinion, Grabba has the ears of the youth. Grabba know exactly where young people are here, and he keeps delivering. Grabba is on the same rhythm that's playing here with a song. What place turn over? What place turn over?
And they love it.
I'm like, hold up. I saw you go come and my rhythm. I want to mash up on my rhythm.
But it's a love still.
Exactly. And I mean,
I appreciate you,
I don't bad mind nobody's success.
Right.
Anybody that reach where they want to reach, I applaud you.
I love that.
Although Son, I mean, people saying Son song is a bit, what's the word? Controversial.
Shady and I don't know if you noticed, but we are having a thing with that song right now because I really want to get him in here because I want to have a conversation with him about the song.
Son, if you're listening, Boom wants you.
Me in particular.
I mean, it's people are saying it's controversial.
I think the timing for me is the timing,
right?
Because right now we keep hearing a lot of guns and stuff like that. So for me right now it's a bit technical, but you know what? We will have that conversation with him. Hopefully we get to have that conversation with him.
When I first heard this song, I was asking, how does one rifle wine?
It may be a dance, maybe. I think that's a dance.
No, I think it is. That's why I was asking how to do it.
Yeah. Oh, you want
because I mean, if the song is already trending, if the song is trending, I can't be the only one not knowing the dance. I want to know how to do the dance. Son, if you're listening, I want to know for rifle wine. But other than that, I must as well big up Mira Dan. Like, oh wow. Huge. Like you're talking about a song that just came out of nowhere.
Huge.
And is demolishing everything inside.
Yeah, huge.
Massive. When he came off stage at the Soca Monarch, I went and shook his hand. Because I said, bro, you look like somebody seasoned.
Okay, his performance was on that level. Yes. Wow.
And I said, hey, Wana, I just looking forward to see you and what you're going to do in Victoria Park.
Okay.
That's what I said to him.
You think the song is going to, I don't want to put you in the position to ask that song. Let's move on, right? we got some voice notes. Let me play this one quickly before we wrap up, all right? This one is from Chwali.
Good morning, Boom Nation.
Good morning.
Danny, Shady, big up yourselves. I just wanna send a shout out to my boy Jace one time. You know what I mean? Hard working youth in the industry. I mean, it's been a struggle, but you're starting to get, get attention. You deserve. You've been working hard, and good to see. You're getting some radio play. People talking about your music and all of that. You know what I mean? Make up yourself. Keep working. You don't know, Vinci Soca.
See, I love these things. I love that. I love Chowali. Big up yourself for that, man. I love that.
Chowali is a real brother. Chowali is somebody that's been pushing me over the years. When I just started off and I wasn't getting much airplay, it's like, boy, Chowali, stop this thing. Don't give up, Jace. Keep walking. And I mean, I never had two songs shelling radio at the same time.
Wow.
And watch me now. So big up Chowali. Chowali is another man
because he didn't give up and he made sure that he didn't. We have another voice note here. Let me see who it is.
Bigger the better. When I have a fluffy, 600-700 so you don't have to lay down.
Wow, come on, man.
Love that energy. Love that energy, man. Love that energy.
Oh, good morning to you. All right, so you have a big tune that we want. I don't know. You giving us piece, like, as in you're going to sing a piece for us? Or?
Yeah.
That could happen, Sherry. You could do that for us,
we
please.
Could touch the second dose there.
Yeah. Yes, I would love for us to do that. But as Shady pulls up the track, please give us like your social media information so that everybody can connect with you there if they want to book you, because we want you booked and busy.
Of course.
For Vincy Mas 2022. So give us your information.
So I can be found on Instagram at King Jace Music. King has two I's. KIING Jace Music. Same on Facebook, King Jace Music, or you could just look for Lee Jace Bullock on Facebook. I don't like my surname, but yeah. Yeah.
We need a sound effect for that. It's
Bullock. I hate my surname, boy. Boy, you know much teasers again. Got my school for that surname.
I can. Why they did that? You don't have no control over your last name. Come on.
Boy, every time I walk. Super says number 2360. By 2360.
By 2360. Let me buy that before Shady buy 6.
I gave a play for, but Lato for later.
All right, so let's get so you already give us your information.
Yeah, so King Jace Music on Instagram, King Jace Music on Facebook. Just look for me. I mean, if you need my contact number, then hit me up there. I'll get it to you.
All right.
But yeah, book me.
Book him, yes, book him, of course. People are sending you love on the Facebook, Yes.
Yeah, big up Winston. Yes. Big up Winston. Big up
Winston.
Oh, big up my head of department. Big up Miss Harry. Big up Mrs. Harry. Big up to all my staff members at JP Eustace. Big up to all the students.
The students. Yeah, your students.
Can't forget my biggest fans, them, my students, them, man.
Natalia is bigging you up. Yeah, we got some folks bigging you up. Anisha, yes, people are bigging you up here on the live. So we want to say thank you so much for joining us this morning. We had a good time.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, I hope it was a good full interview back.
Definitely, I feel like I don't break this. I was nervous, I would say, but come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then again, it's different. So it's different. Yeah. So we want a piece of this tune here right now. What was the name of the song here?
Second Dose.
Second Dose.
Yeah.
All right. So we are, as we wrap up this morning, we're gonna bring this one to you. This is Jace's big bad track, Second Dose.
No. Let's go. Well, watch. It's not the first time this girl come in for me walk and bother me. She come by me for the choke and I don't give she already. Now even out in the streets, the girl keep calling up for me. Like I have the remedy. She say it's sweet, it's nice. She wanna do it twice. It's the best thing in she life and she wanna be my wife. The girl a ball and a beg. She must get it again. She hold on for me needle and say doctor stick it in and tell she, you want choke? Take choke. Take choke, take choke, take choke. Cheese. Hey, there's a video viral with this song,
Really?
EXO did a video with this. I'm gonna show you just now. Watch. It's not the first time this girl come in for me, walk and bother me. She come by me for the choke, and I don't give she already. Now even out in the streets, the girl keep calling out for me, like I have the remedy. She say it's sweet, it's nice, she gotta do it twice. It's the best thing in she life, and she wanna be my wife. The girl a ball and a beg, she must get it again. She hold up on the needle and say, doctor, stick it in. I tell she, hey, you want choke? Take choke. Take choke, take choke, take choke. You want choke? Take choke, take choke, take choke, take choke. She bending over for it. She bending over for it. The girl keep balling for the second dose. I tell she, you want choke? Take choke, take choke, take choke, take choke. You want choke? Take choke, take choke, take choke, take choke. She balling over. She bending over. The girl keep balling for the. No, hold on. You have to book an appointment to get a second dose. You just run in the place and act like it's yours. So bad you want it. You're looking desperate. I wanna know why. She say it's sweet, it's nice. She gotta do it twice. It's the best thing in she life, and she wanna be my wife. The girl a ball and a beg. She must get it again. She hold up on the needle and say, doctor, stick it in. I tell she, hey, you want choke? Take choke.
What a tune, boy. Vibes, and more vibes.
My.
Definitely have us looking forward to Vincy Mas 2020, and we're wishing you the very best. I'm sure you'll be back.
Definitely.
I'm sure you'll be back. Somebody want to know if they can expect a refix name, Booster.
Booster. Hey, that's not a bad idea, you know.
Guess who said? Winston.
Big up Winston. Jaja. Winston, boy, you see you? You'll get me anything, but yeah, Booster.
Frank Jones says, proud of you, son.
That's my past principal, Frank Jones. Wow. Big up Mr. Jones. Big up
That's
Mr.
nice.
Jones.
I love the love. I love the love that you're getting this morning, Jace.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for coming through.
It's been a pleasure. It's definitely been a
All right.
pleasure.
We're looking forward to the other releases.
Of course.
All
As
right,
for instance, where the Booster come in.
And we want to thank you so much for joining us all week long here on OMG in the morning. And we wish you the very best weekend. And remember to stay safe, especially the ladies. All right. Have a good one.
Awesome Sports International, in collaboration with All Winwood League, Digicel, Coca-Cola, and High Room Beer says, ready for more football action. And this Sunday,